Hey guys, I'm back with another maintenance video, repair video. This is one that you really don't want to see. I accidentally damaged my prop on my boat, put a little ding in it. I'm going to show you the steps to get that out, get it all back smooth and in working order. And I also did a little damage to my skeg, took some chunks out of it, and I'm gonna repair that. I'm gonna use some JB Weld and fill that all in, sand it all down, and then paint it back up, show you the steps for that, and it'll be back in working order. So stay tuned guys as I get ready to show you how we're gonna fix this. Some of the tools that I'm going to be using to repair this is the JB Weld. This is the quick set epoxy. And I'm going to use an angled grinder and a Dremel type tool to finish it off and get it smooth. So there'll probably be a few other things I'll show you as I go along, but these are going to be some of the major things that are going to be used to get this repair going. Here's some of the other tools we're going to be using. I'm going to be using a file to file down the JB Weld, because that stuff gets pretty hard. And if you have a wire brush, you can use that to clear out your file when it gets clogged up. And then for the Dremel, when I'm taking down the burr and the metal off the prop, I'm going to use these Dremel stones. These are for metal, and I'm going to use these different shapes to grind away some of the metal. So those are the stones I'll be using with the Dremel, and then these other couple of things for the skeg. And lastly, when I paint the skeg, I'm going to be using the Mercury Optimax Phantom Black paint. You can get this at whatever Mercury dealers, and this matches an Optimax black. So that's the paint I'll be using to paint it all up. Okay guys, I'm gonna start grinding. This is the first step. I'm gonna just take the grinder and take that little edge out, make it smooth. Okay guys, I got the initial bigger chunk of the burr off, and now I'm just gonna hit the back side of the prop right here and smooth all that out as best as I can. It's getting there. Continue on. I'm gonna move to probably the Dremel now to smooth it out a little bit better. Okay guys, after a lot of the grinding and using the Dremel with the stone, I got it as smooth as I could. A lot of the burrs are gone. It's looking and feeling a lot better. It isn't going to be perfect. I went around, there was a few other little nicks These are one of the things, guys, that are gonna cause you to lose some speed over time. I think all these little nicks and things that happen just creates air over the blades and slows you down over time. So anyways, it's looking good, it's turning out good. I'm gonna hit it with some sandpaper, some smooth sandpaper, and try to buff it out a bit, and then I'm gonna move on to the skeg. Guys, I'm using a whole bunch of different sandpapers. I don't know what grit I'm gonna end up using. I'm gonna start off, I got right here a 150 grit. I'm just gonna lightly sand the area. Okay guys, here's where I start to apply some backing with tape on the skeg so that there's some place for the JB Weld to sit. And once that starts to harden up, then you can remove the tape. So that's all I'm doing here, just applying some tape. Okay guys, I finished mixing the JB Weld and I've applied it to the skeg. I'm gonna let this thing cure. It takes about 4 hours to fully cure. I got the fast set epoxy, and once it's cured I'm gonna sand it down, see what it looks like, and then if I have to apply a bit more and sand again just to kind of get it right. I might have been able to put enough in there in the gaps so that I don't have to sand again, but I'll see. If I have to, I'll just put a bit more. And once that's all done and sanded, then I'm just gonna spray paint it, and those few nicks and gouges will be taken out, and that's the repair. Quick, simple repair. I know you can get skeg protectors and whatnot, but there wasn't enough damage for that, and I really don't like the look of those things, so So here's the finish on the prop. It's pretty smooth. The edges are all smooth. It was all raised up. I got it as smooth as I can. And then here's the finish on the skeg. So There was several chunks out. I've been running for about a year now after painting and doing the repair, and the JB Welds held really good. You can see some of the paint, you know, when you're scraping again, getting too shallow and stuff, some of that paint does come off. But the JB Weld held, so it's a good way to do the repair. That's sort of what the product looks like when it was finished, so I'm really happy with it.